Hey there, hi there, ho there everybody. Beautiful day here in Arlington, Virginia. We're visiting Arlington National Cemetery. The entrance is behind me, and I'm going to show you a few ways that you can get into the cemetery. Now, of course, one of them is to drive. There's usually plenty of parking unless there's a special event going on, like where they're putting in the wreaths at the graves, or the Marine Corps Marathon, or things like that. Or Memorial Day is another one where a lot of people attend, but most days it's no problem getting parking, and today it's free, so that was nice too, but it's a nominal fee, and the parking lot is right close to the visitor center. Another way you can get here is by metro, and it's the Arlington Cemetery stop on the Blue Line. Now, sometimes during special events it's closed, and you need to plan accordingly. If that entrance is closed, you can always walk over across the Memorial Bridge from the DC area. That's a bit of a hike, but most of the times it's close to the Arlington Cemetery Metro. There are two metro entrances. If you get out on one side, you're going to need to cross the street over to the visitor center, and you do need to go through a security checkpoint before entering the cemetery if you're on foot. Inside the visitor center are a number of exhibits, restrooms, and a gift shop. They do sell water in the gift shop, but no snacks, so plan accordingly. You can also purchase tickets for a narrated tram tour that visits the major sites in the cemetery, including the grave of John F. Kennedy and his brothers Robert and Teddy, as well as the tomb of the unknown soldier, where you can watch the changing of the guard. If you're looking for more information about a gravesite or to find directions to it, I recommend downloading the Arlington National Cemetery app. You can also visit the website at arlingtoncemetery.mil. I first visited Arlington National Cemetery in the 1980s. I was just out of high school, and it was a trip where I saw a lot of different things in the DC area, including the cemetery. Later on, when I moved here, that would be 1996, I came to the cemetery pretty regularly, and when I went onto the cemetery's website, they had a listing of all of the astronauts that were buried at Arlington National Cemetery, and being a space buff since I was a kid, I wanted to visit all of those locations, and I found that some of them were missing. Now, of course, over the years, more astronauts and now their spouses, and even one of the astronauts' sons, have been buried here at Arlington National Cemetery, and I've kept up with them on my website, which is robcorkspeaks.com. You can see all of the biographies there of the astronauts, and we're going to take a look at these grave sites over a number of different videos, so let's get started. Today we're going to visit the grave sites of two astronauts from the Space Shuttle program. When exiting the visitor center, you'll see the tram tour ahead of you. You'll turn to the left when you see this gate, and about a 10-minute walk away past McClellan Gate are the grave sites of the first two astronauts. Astronaut David M. Walker, a captain in the United States Navy retired, was a Vietnam veteran who flew 4 space flights aboard the Space Shuttle. He flew first as pilot aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery in 1984, and then flew 3 flights as commander between 1989 and 1995 on the Space Shuttles Atlantis, Discovery, and Endeavour. He was in astronaut Group 8, which was chosen on January 31st, 1978, and had a total of 725 hours in space. Astronaut Alan G. Dex Poindexter was a captain in the United States Navy and a fighter pilot. He flew 2 missions to the International Space Station, one aboard Space Shuttle Atlantis as pilot, and the second mission was as the commander of the Space Shuttle Discovery mission in 2010. He had a total of 669 hours in space and was selected in Astronaut Group 17, June 4th, 1998. His son, Samuel PFEIFFER Poindexter, is interred with him. For more information on these and other NASA astronauts that are buried at Arlington National Cemetery, please visit my website, robcorkspeaks.com/astronauts, where you will find biographies, gravesite locations, and walking directions to each site.